Hey, what's up, everybody? Gene Fetty back at you with another episode of the All Access Podcast. Now, from Dent Repair Now, special episode today. We've got the one and only Woo Man, Jack Bucknell, in town in Pittsburgh. And we decided we were going to go out for cigars tonight. So we figured we'd do a live episode from the cigar bar, talk about what's going on, what's on our mind, and everything like that. So hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully the background noise is not too bad. It's a lot quieter than when we were here yesterday.
Yes,
So,
way quieter than last time.
and no live music, so that's good. Jack, welcome back to Pittsburgh for your
Good to be back.
umpteenth time.
Yep.
I don't know how many times you've been here, but you're starting to know roads.
It's been a lot. Oh, yeah, true. I'm recognizing the area like, oh, yeah, we took this way to team back in 2020 or whatever. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, if you were coming from Louis' house, this is the way you would take to our house. I'm like, oh, yeah, I recognize this. Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
It's good. So thanks for coming back on the show.
Absolutely.
I think you've been on a few.
Yep.
Trying to figure out what we wanted to talk about tonight. Looking for inspiration, and discussing off camera.
Yep.
I think the inspiration this week is at a local tech that's a former employee of the big company who a few years ago went on his own.
Yep.
And through some other mutual friends, our buddy Andy Patrick is how, through him is how he got my number.
Good guy.
He reached out to me 3 years ago when he jumped ship and, looking for advice and what's going on and what's the market look like.
Yep.
Seems like a nice guy, and I'm an open book anyways.
Oh, absolutely. Same. Yep.
Well, finally, 3 years later, he finally made the trip and stopped down at the shop. Stopped
Awesome.
in, and Anthony's his first name. I'll leave his last name out. Really nice guy, like a normal dude, like a normal Dent guy. He's about an hour, maybe a touch over an hour away from us.
Yep.
So not really not a local competitor.
Yep. Correct.
So
Yeah.
stop down, check it out. But the one thing that he really said that really struck me is, man, I really feel like I'm just on an island by myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's like
What made him think that?
well, I mean, think about the situation he's in. He was with a big company,
Correct.
right? And just as an employee,
Yep.
and they sort of give you everything you need. You've got
Correct, yep.
transportation, you've got your
Everything's taken care of.
tools, you've got a manager to report to, you've got other employees that are around you that you're not working together, but you know what I mean? You're sort
Yep.
of working next to,
Yep.
but you're not asking for advice, you're not building
Yep.
anything.
Yep. Yep.
He leaves there, opens up his own shop, jump right into a retail shop. So props to...
That's a big jump. That's
props
good for
to
him,
being,
man. Good for him.
ballsy enough to do that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
yep,
Hats off.
Yeah.
But he's not... I've seen him on Facebook a couple of times, or maybe his business page. He's never been to an MTE. He's never been to PDR Expo. I've invited him to some meetups,
Yep.
and he hasn't been able to make the trek, or wasn't comfortable, or whatever it was. So what makes him think he's on an island? He kind of built his own island, like he's living. He's living on
He's
an
not
island.
leaving the island. He's
Right.
got the boat, but he's
Yeah.
not getting on the
Yeah,
boat and leaving
exactly.
the island. Yeah.
So I'm really glad that he came down.
Yeah.
Anytime I can help somebody get better,
Yeah.
I'm all in. That's
Same.
just
Yep. Yep.
being a good human as far as I'm concerned.
Local person to you or not, doesn't matter. I don't know. To me, I know we've had this conversation where I don't look at even people in my local market as competitors.
No, I don't either.
Look, it's a person that's trying to support themselves, family, kids, all that stuff. More power to them. Good for them. I wish nobody ill will at all.
Oh, right. And listen, and locally, I don't want to collude with anybody. I don't want to do something illegal, but I'd like to be competing on a more equal level.
Correct. Yes.
Right?
Yep.
How do you do this? What do you do with it? You set your own prices, you do whatever, but
Correct. Yep.
how are you selling these repairs? What's your process? That stuff is, man, we've been learning it for years.
Yes. Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
Shout out to Keith and Shane and PDR College podcast and Mike and John back in the day.
Life changing.
Absolutely.
Life changing.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
So Anthony, I'm glad you came out. If you listen to the show, he should.
He will now.
He said he doesn't listen to podcasts. I told him to go back.
Well,
and
good thing this is
listen.
on YouTube, so you can listen watch a video.
Yeah, I told him he needs to go back. And guys, if you're a newer tech or if you have never listened, I said go back and listen to all like 200 episodes of the PDR College podcast.
100%.
It literally is
life-changing.
like a college education.
Correct.
In the business of PDR.
Yep.
And those guys paved the way for podcasts.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Like, in the PDR space. Yeah.
Yes.
I was listening to podcasts a long time before them, but they brought podcasting to PDR.
Yep.
So, and sitting and the two of us sitting here talking, like building relationships in business, and we even talked a little bit about this yesterday. Sitting with, talking with, collaborating with, or just having a bitch session or a crying session, business owner to business owner, right? Like, you can have conversations that you can't have anywhere else.
Correct. Yep.
Right? I don't think that there's anybody in our space that puts themselves out there, that goes out and goes to MTEs and PDR expos and Anson open houses and meetups and toy drives and everything.
Yep.
I don't feel like any of those people feel like they're on an island, right? Because they are out there and networking and building relationships. So, well, that's sort of a long intro, but what are some of the cool relationships that you have built because of this amazing little industry we're in called PDR, and being the kind of person that goes out there and does network and meets people? What are some of the give the audience some examples of some of the relationships you've built and some of the opportunities that those relationships have brought to you?
Well, I mean, first off, I got to meet you, and now I'm in Pittsburgh at a cigar bar doing a podcast with you. Recorded, whatever.
Yeah.
But
we're recording live,
being doing this here, and on top of that, knowing techs not only around the country in the United States but also worldwide. I mean, this last year I went to the Japan show and was over in Japan for, I believe it was 12 days. I'd never in my wildest dreams would have thought I'd go to Japan, especially for that amount of time. And then also in the same year went to the Germany show. Went to Amsterdam and Germany.
From fixing dents.
I'm a dude with some tools. We kind of kick back to like the whole, like, I'm a dude in a truck, chucking a truck, whatever.
Right.
But I mean, but that allowed me to have the possibilities to do that. And realistically, I could go to the show in Italy as well. I just didn't this year.
Right.
But there's an invite there. There's open arms from the local techs that go there, or the worldwide techs that I know that go to that show. And it's been life-changing. I mean, next weekend I'm going to Minneapolis to see Mr. Bideen, Dent Reaper, to hang out for a Christmas-related party. And I'm here now, and we went out this weekend and did all Pittsburgh Christmas stuff, everything we could imagine. Ate, looked at all the lights, and more lights, and more. It was fantastic.
It was awesome.
That's exactly what I wanted to do, and it was fantastic. And I got to hang out, with you and Melissa, and see Charlie and Louie and his family, and it was beautiful. I loved it. That's why, and that helps drive me to want to work more and better, to be able to have not only the relationships, but to be able to do that, to be able to branch out. And I got that from, PDR College first off, but then going to MTE, which is where I met you, from Advanced Skills Seminar.
Exactly.
So
you literally built lifelong friendships,
correct,
lifelong relationships,
correct,
by being out there.
Because I listened to PDR College.
Yep.
When it started in 2014, when I went full time into PDR, and was in 2014, I started in 2010, and I took a leap of fate, basically listened to PDR College, and in I think it was 16 was that the second show?
I think it was the second one.
Second show.
Yeah.
I went to the second show.
That was my first one.
Correct.
Also.
Yes. So, getting to meet you and multiple other techs, but then really, for me personally, in 17 was the year where it really took astronomically took off. Like that was and that was the year I started the business. So that was the, Sioux Falls Dent Repair. So like that is obviously a big thing, but just I never would have, and that was me, a dude who'd never traveled by himself, never went anywhere by himself, never done anything.
So all of your crazy travel is just trying to make up for a lifetime of not traveling.
Yeah, true. That's fair. It all makes sense now. But I mean, I'd never traveled independent all by myself before, and jumped on a plane to go to PDR College Advanced Skills Seminar. A couple dudes I listened to a podcast on, knew of their faces. They did some videos back then, but it was more like the caricatures on the website, so I'm thinking of that or whatever. But but when you listen to a person that much, kind of like we've talked about in the past about doing videos with customers, they get to know you. They feel like they know you. You're a celebrity essentially. So I'm going to Advanced Skills Seminar, knowing these two dudes' voices from a podcast, going, well, this is probably a similar group of people. I'm just going to go. And I remember specifically the first night I get there, I'm at the in the hotel room. I'm sitting in my room talking to a friend on the phone, and I'm just like, I just need to, and I'm like, tired, travel, or whatever, and I'm just like, I just need to go down to the bar and just go and just go introduce myself. There's going to be people down there. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just that's what's going to happen.
Right.
And that's what I did, and then I started building relationships with people there, and then just snowball effect. The rest is history.
So, listening to that from the outside, putting yourself out there, going to these events, and seeing, like, I've been on the Jack Bucknell journey since early on.
Oh yeah. You've been very helped me astronomically throughout the process. So
I appreciate that.
Yep. Well, it's no lie, straight up. Yeah.
But I think the point to grab here is doing that helped you springboard to where you're at today.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because it really. Now you're a man of action, right? Like I always joke.
Take massive action.
I always joke that if I told Jack that if you were on the Golden Gate Bridge tomorrow, moon in the world, your business would double, there's no question in my mind. They'd be like, San Francisco News would be on there like, there's a crazy man with his ass hanging out, and it's like Sioux Falls tattooed on his ass cheeks. You'd be there. So I don't want to discount that you really do take massive action, but if you didn't put yourself into the situations to learn what you learned and meet who you've met and follow the mentorship programs and do the hard work, you wouldn't be anywhere near where you're at today.
Correct.
You certainly wouldn't have the opportunities you have today.
Yeah, I didn't get to go out to Pittsburgh this weekend and hang out with my good
You'd
friend
be freezing
Gene
in South Dakota with 30-mile-an-hour winds and snow advisories.
Be like, maybe I should go ice fishing.
Right? I mean, listen, don't knock ice fishing.
That's 2 weeks away, so it's fine.
Yeah,
no
it's
big
coming.
deal. Yep.
It's coming. What are some of the relationships? Amazing, right? Like, really, in my mind, that stuff trumps business anyways.
I mean, yeah.
What are some of the business opportunities that you've had made available to you by going out and networking and meeting these people all over the country?
So a lot of the, I think every technician that I've gone and worked for, so I've been in business 8.5 years now, and every technician I've worked with, I have met, I want to make sure I'm correct on this, through PDR College, originally.
Wow.
Every single one.
Wow. That's strong.
And
you meet Amanda and Ron through that?
Good point. No, I did not. That was through the 20 group.
All right.
Okay, good call. Right. Good eye.
I was like, man, I don't think I ever saw Ron at Advanced Skills.
Okay, so and they're 4 hours away from me in the Des Moines, Iowa area.
Yeah.
And which is awesome because I can buzz down there in a half
Sure.
a day and,
Yeah.
go home on the weekends or whatever, which is fantastic. Good call. But other than them, yeah, so yeah, that's
Everybody else.
but I wouldn't have met Manda and Ron through the 20 group if
it
I didn't
wasn't
go
for us,
if I didn't
right?
meet you
Yeah.
and everybody else in
Yeah. Yeah.
PDR College. So I mean, it's just like a spin-off of that, if you want, for lack of better terms.
Sure.
But that yeah.
So in your business model is, just to let everybody know, is chase a little bit,
Yes.
retail at home.
Full retail.
Like
No
that's no
car
wholesales,
lots,
no
no
dealers.
wholesales,
So-
minimal body shops, which is and that's just fine. I want to deal with the regular general public. I want the retail client to come to me directly for repairs.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing against wholesale, nothing against body shops at all. Just that's the model that I wanted my business to be
Right.
after.
Yeah.
And that was strongly pushed actually by Keith shortly after going out on my own. I was on I've been on PDR College a couple times, and one of the podcasts after we got done, I was kind of talking with him about the rest of my day, and he's just kind of hanging out and eating lunch, and I'm just like, yeah, I got to go to this car lot. I'm trying to get to work, and he's like, man, Jack, I'm gonna be really honest with you. You don't really sound really that enthused. And I'm like, well, honestly, I really don't want to do car lot stuff. I want to do your customer. You talk with the customer. You build the rapport with them. You get the job. You do the job. They're really happy. You get all that satisfaction of them being like, oh my God, I can't believe the dent's gone. Blah blah blah. And he was like, so what are you wasting your time going to a car lot for that you don't even want to do the work for? I'm like, that's a really good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's like, he's like, nothing wrong with, car lot work, whatever, wholesale work in general at all. Wholesale is not dead, but wholesale is dead,
not,
whatever.
yeah.
But, it's just, you just gotta, where do you want to take your business and then just do that? As easy as that sounds, it is that,
Right.
It just I don't know. I mean, it is. I don't know. Like it's just like a oh my God, like a revelation.
You need that outside sight.
Oh, absolutely.
To see it.
Yes.
So you've built relationships with business owners, technicians all across the country. That for 8 years that you've been in business by yourself, you have been able to put yourself to work on the road to cover the hail portion of the year that you need every year, by going out and networking and meeting people at events, right? And nurturing the relationship. It's not by no means am I saying like go to MTE and hand out cards and kiss ass and be fake. I mean, like
no, not at all. No, these are real relationships. And actually, to back up, actually this year, both those guys I worked for in the Indy area or in Louisville area were not both. So just backtracking here to correct myself, I did not meet both of those, but those relationships were built off of going to MTE, and it just branching off.
It just grows. It just grows.
I'm sure I'm forgetting some more, whatever, but a lot of the people in the past, it's been from PDR College, but I wouldn't have gone to MTE without PDR College, so it piggybacks off of one another.
Yeah.
And it's been fucking awesome, for lack of better terms.
It really has.
It has.
It really has.
I'm blessed to be able to come out here and see you. What is it, my third year for Christmas, at least? Fourth year? Maybe even more?
It's at a minimum of 3.
Easily.
But really, before that, you were coming out for our Dents for Kids.
Correct.
And everything like that.
Yep.
So,
which is Christmas as well. So
you find your way here around December.
Yep.
Just about every year.
Yeah. Twist my arm.
Yeah. So one of the things that's probably out. It's been a minute. Yeah.
True.
So one of the things that struck me is, we were talking before we hit record, and you were talking about, man, I've been able to travel all over the world and do all these cool things. And I'm like, man, I get to travel around the country, which is amazing. One thing that I've picked up, besides all of the amazing stuff I've been able to do and the amazing places and people I met, internationally, I've made friends all over the world through PDR and going to Advanced Skills or going to MTE or the Expo, getting to meet people and talk. And, like Zan, like we helped him get his visa, and when he comes to the States, he works for us and is a great friend that I met.
And an absolutely phenomenal technician. Let's not brush that over.
And a super guy, like
10-time winner.
Is it 11 now?
I think
it might
it's
be 11 now.
Yeah. Just even awesome.
I met him at Advanced Skills Seminar in 2019 when it was at Inventure TDN.
Yep, I was at that.
Man, it was like we just sat down and started BSing and just hit it off.
Yeah, he's
immediately.
A fantastic guy.
We have taught classes together. We've worked together, presented together. I think he's my number one podcast guest. You might be teetering now, but like Jean's been on the show a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. He did. Side note, he did like the name the Zammer.
Oh boy.
But he said he likes to just keep things simple and he's not changing the name. But he did admit that he liked the Zammer name. So, and if you missed
better coin that.
If you missed that, go back to the last episode, the Cyber Monday, and check out his hammer, Zammer, from A1 Tool. That's part of his signature series. It's very cool. I had all big smashes this week and didn't get to use it though. So,
happens.
Review to come later.
Yeah.
But man, the relationships the friendships that I've made literally all over the world. I mean, just crazy, like, yeah.
Well, and he was nice enough in the Japan competition. I used his tools.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, hey, man. And so he's obviously won a lot.
He didn't win over there. Did you take all his juju? Did you take all his juju out of his tools?
Hey, I don't even want to get into that. I actually joked with him about that.
I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't know, Sean.
But he's won since then. So, juju fucking washed away. He disinfected the tools or whatever. I don't know. Anyways.
He did let Mac borrow one of his tools at Vegas.
And totally redeemed himself.
and Mac placed, got third.
That's awesome. That for 1 year tech?
Less than a year.
Yes, less than a year.
10 months.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Pretty amazing. Man, the relationships have been so cool. It's, for me, my whole Keco journey started by going to the Hail Expo in 2019 in St. Louis, right? And getting to meet Chris White. And, prior to that was through Dave Shalott, which was through Dave Streen, which was through going to MTE and putting it all out there. Like, it's all connected, man. Like, it all snowballs and
all branches off of.
And meeting the right person and making the right decision can literally change your whole life, change the whole trajectory of everything. It's just, you guys, you got to get out there and get to these events.
Yes.
Right? Which is, we could go on for hours probably of all the people we've met, the relationships, but it's a good segue into MTE 2026 is coming up. And it's the 25th anniversary
of
MTE. It's going to be a big deal. I don't have the dates. End of January, beginning of February. Hey, Jack, pull that up.
Pull it up, Jamie. So it'd be the January 29th, 30th, and 31st. So
actually,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Actually, it starts on the 28th.
But the 28th is the
Beginner's Day,
correct,
or new Tech Day.
Yep.
So, right, it's coming up.
Yep.
I'm speaking glue pole 101, glue pole beginning on that Beginner's Day. Thursday, I'm doing unlocking and staying unlocked through your repairability for Keco, coming out of Keco retirement to do a talk.
Oh, nice.
Dan,
awesome.
I was out at an event.
Yeah.
Advanced Skills this year.
Yep.
And hanging out with Danny, and we were talking, and he's like, "Man, you should put that Keco shirt back on and come do a talk for us."
Yeah, absolutely.
And, I'm all in, man. I still bleed blue. I still love Keco.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited for that. Myself and Matt Moore are co-hosting the Shop Owners Roundtable.
Yep.
We're going to MC it this year.
Yep.
We've got Andy and Amanda Patrick of Dapper Dent Repair coming in to talk.
Yep.
Shutty, Ryan Shutt is coming on. That dude's killing it, man. Like, open up another shop to do boat film. Like,
dude.
Wow.
Dude.
Man, hats off, Shutty. You're killing it, bro.
Yeah.
And then Doug Hillius, former 20 group member, founding 20 group member out of Seattle. Man, Doug is a sleeper. That dude runs a hell of a retail business. Great tech, great business, and an even better guy.
Yes.
Like, Doug is just a freaking great dude. Smart guy. He's one of those quiet guys. You don't hear a lot about business from him.
He's killing it.
absolutely killing it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing. Super excited for all of those talks.
So am I. Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to at MT? I know there's some new tools coming out. Some stuff I've seen. Some stuff you've seen.
Yep.
What are you looking at getting your hands on or playing with or talking about or showing off at the show?
So there's a lot of stuff that probably hasn't been announced yet, or that I'm not even aware of yet, because I've gone to shows and been like, what the hell? Like after the show, I'm like, I didn't even know that was out. But the Reaper Revolver hood stand, revolving hood stand with the tray that rotates tools.
Dare we call it the controversial hood stand?
Yeah, it's gonna kill it. So it's like especially from a hail perspective of being able to, if any of you guys are familiar, and you guys that are watching it on on YouTube and whatnot, you'll be able to understand this a lot more, because I'm going to kind of try to describe it from a visual aspect. But basically, picture you can keep your tools laid out in front of you, no matter what part of the hood you're working on, the back side, left side, right side, front side. You're going to be able to rotate the tool tabletop essentially to follow you around the rotate the hood or the opposite. So you're going to be able to stand in one spot and keep your tools, because that was one thing that all the other hood stands in the market have not addressed. It's you rotate the hood stand, you rotate the whole platform, and it's worked.
Yeah,
we've gotten by with it.
The only way you can
but it's the only thing we've had on the market until now, and now we've got this option to spin this, and now we can essentially, you'll be able to lay the tools out and be able to go in and fix a dent without having to be like, oh, hold on, I got to get underneath the hood and reach over to grab, what you call it, tool, and
dude, right after I pre-ordered mine, came back from Oklahoma City, and I had like a smoked hood, and I'm turning back and forth and chasing my tools. I'm like, John, can I just get this thing now?
Right, yeah.
Can you just send it to me?
I need it
ready.
now.
I'm ready.
Now. Yes, yep.
So a lot of guys have it's no secret that a lot of guys are bitching about the price. It's expensive, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's a tool that is going to make you more efficient.
Oh, there's no way it cannot.
And
there's no way it cannot.
And the name of the game with hail, the fastest hail guys I've ever worked next to, who are way faster than I will ever be, are all about efficiency.
Correct.
Anything they can do to shave seconds off of moves, they're doing, because it expands out dent to dent, and panel to panel and car to car and everything like that.
Week to week, month to month.
I think a lot of these techs that are hesitant with the price, and I get it, are going to see that, down the road, man, this is a more efficient way to fix hoods. I said the same stuff about Todd's Carbon Tech rod.
And
the rod.
Yeah. Oh, I remember making that purchase.
I had a Drew's aluminum rod. That was a badass rod back in the day. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Beautiful machine. And at the time, about the best thing available on the market. Mm-hmm. I was out working for Dan Neltner in St. Louis in 17, and who I met through PDR College and the podcast.
Yeah, and I've worked for him as well. Yep.
Biggs came out, and Dan walks in with the brand new Carbon Tech rod. And I'm like, dude, there's no way you just spent $1,000 for one. And
that's insane to think about. Like back in those days.
8 years ago.
Yes.
I'm like, you just spent $1,000 for one rod? Are you crazy? I'm like, you hail brokers make all the money. Clearly, picking on him. And he's like, well, try it out. See what you think. I was 2 dents in to my first group with it. And I'm like,
ordered.
Damn it. Dan just cost me $1,000.
Yep.
But in that case, and I think we're going to see similar stuff come through with the Revolver. Mm-hmm. It made me so much more efficient. It was so stiff, and it's the standard now. You're going to use, whether it's Carbon Tech or the wood or something, you're going to use a carbon fiber rod when you're doing roofs.
Does anybody even make any?
I think they still make them.
Do they?
I don't know that they sell.
People
probably
buy
sell them to people that don't want to spend the money.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Yeah.
it transfers like nearly 100% of your power to the Dent, where like the old school aluminum rods had all that bend, and you could reach and you could push, but you might travel 8, 10, 12 inches before you get a push.
Correct.
And that's, again, 8 or 10, 12 inches on every push across the hood or across the roof.
Wasted energy.
Wasted energy, wasted movement. When you can go here instead of here, like one push.
Think of your shoulders.
I think we're going to see the same thing with the Revolver where, man, I was able to do this with this much faster. And if you're in a scenario where you've got a whole smorgasbord of cars to eat, and the more cars you do, the more you make, it's going to save you time.
Correct.
You know what I mean? If you can save a half an hour on a hood or 15 minutes on a hood, on every hood you do, every 4 hoods is an hour, you know, every 30 hoods is a day, a whole extra day of production. Well, there's your hood stand. You know, like it's just, I think we're going to see
aspect. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
And I think there's going to be some adoption with it. I'm definitely excited to see it. I pre-ordered. We both pre-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be in by Christmas. That's in 18 days. So
countdown begins, John.
Hopefully they're on their way. Well, along those lines, I don't know that you've got to see it yet. Something I'm excited for the industry to get their hands on is another collaboration of a stand with Keco, and that's the Dent Slayer panel stand.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has so the Revolver's 3,500 round numbers.
Yep.
I think the Dent Slayer stand is $5,000.
Yep.
Big dollars,
yes.
right? For a stand.
Yep.
Man, really excited that will be in the shop next year. Wanted to pull the trigger on it this year, but I've just had too many expenses. Straight up.
Yep.
Like, it is what it is.
Yep.
But I've talked to Matt extensively about it. We've collabed a little bit on some lateral tension add-ons for it.
Oh, okay.
The usability for it.
Yep.
The build quality. Dude, this thing is off the charts. So they brought it to, Danny brought one to Advanced Skills.
Sweet.
And we set a door up and Bryce worked on it. Super versatile.
Yep.
It's not a hail car, or it's not a hail tool. It's a smash.
It's a shop.
It's a shop smash.
Yep.
Tool.
Or not cart, but stand, I should say. Yep.
But man, this thing is awesome. I can't wait. Really, I know both of those pieces will be in full build, deliverable condition at MTE. Really excited to see what the feedback is, industry wise.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I haven't got to see the Dent Slayer stand in person. I have talked with Matt at the Vegas show about it, and he showed me pictures and stuff. And we were around a crew of guys, so we're all talking and bouncing ideas off and stuff like that. And they've got motorcycle attachments. Yep. They've just all sorts of stuff.
He had the Keco light arm on it,
yep.
So your light's attached to the stand, so you can move, do whatever you got to do. The light's right there. It's not how many times you're working on a stand or a door and you got to move and you're pumping into your light and then your light moves. This is all locked in
and everything,
all locked in and ready to go.
Yep.
You can attach a heat clamp or a heat gun to it and have that controlled heat right there.
Yep.
Really excited to see that. I'm also excited to get my hands on. Well, I'll have it before MTE, but I know it'll be there. I Black Friday'd the new Mini Hub from Anson.
Yes. Yep.
And I ordered a couple tools there. And I've got Dent Slayer's upper door tool kit with the old magnetic handle that this handle's being built or designed to replace.
Okay.
Super excited for the micro hub or mini hub or whatever they're calling it.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Tops of tight doors. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be a big deal for, any Dent guy. I think especially the hail market, the tops of doors.
And if you're working on a European cars, because those doors are so tight.
Suck.
So tight. You need to be able to sneak in there. That's going to be a go-to for me.
Yeah.
What else are you looking at? Anything else on your radar that's coming out?
I've been eyeballing Daniel Grom's new stand. that he's coming out with.
Saw that at Vegas too.
I got to see that at Vegas and talk to Daniel about it. And now it's full for sale right now. I mean, I believe so. Yeah, because I know
I saw Tori
did a video of it. I watched that.
And Stephen Hamby.
Yep. So I watched I specifically watched Tori's videos just a couple days ago about it, and I just love the idea of. So I've got the version 2.0.
That's what we have now too.
Yep. And the only thing that's a bummer on it is you've got to take the 2x2 arm off to rotate the tank, whereas this style you're able to have both essentially feet mounted to the ground and rotate it, and it's just a locking pin, and then you just rotate the tank. Because the biggest thing with motorcycle tanks, especially Harleys, is it's all about leverage and position of the tank, getting it exactly where you need it to get the right push to push the dents out.
Because that metal is so freaking heavy.
It's so heavy duty. It'll blow your shoulder out. You've got to, where like heat is even more important, not only for just the paint, but just to help move the metal to a certain level.
Yes.
But having that right angle, even if it's just one, from 2 o'clock to 1 o'clock or the opposite way, whatever, being able to pivot that tank just a little bit more and do it on the fly with both legs still connected, so you're not getting any type of twist. It's just more solid.
Less erector setting.
Correct. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. That was cool to see in Vegas. It'll be nice to see.
Yep. And not only that, but he's selling all of the mounting plates now.
Oh, nice.
On his website, so he's got all the different Harley attachment plates. So the big opening, the small opening, the bottom fuel injection opening now.
Oh, cool.
So on and so forth. And then they're all. I don't remember if they're zinc coat, because I've got the original ones when they were just cut out of steel, so they get a little surface rust. Whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care, but just they're more universal and they're coated, so they're going to be even more long lasting. Not that a little surface rust on a plate matters, but that plate's also 8 years old. I mean, that was back before Vinny went to
you've made your money.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's not even a thought process or whatever. So. And then, like talking with Daniel at Vegas, how he's going to start posting all the motorcycle PR tools on one website now. So
nice.
You'll be able to go on one platform or one website and just get everything you need to fix dents and tanks. And that's one thing, talking with techs that are like, well, I'm thinking about getting into motorcycle tanks and stuff. And I can attest to this. I went out, I bought the vise and the whole entire motorcycle tool set. Just if you're going to go in, you go all in.
That's what I did in 11. I called Daniel and I was like, hey, thinking about it. He's like, buy it all. You need it. And then some.
Yes. And he's absolutely right. He's not just saying that from a sales point or anything like that. It's the absolute truth. If you want to be able to fix tanks, you need the tank vise and all the motorcycle tools.
Yep.
Done.
Yeah. And then some.
And then some. Yes. Yeah. But that's getting the whole package. I mean, it's very beneficial. Yeah. So it's going to allow you to fix tanks better and easier and faster. So
that's cool. Well, those are some new tools to check out. And there's always stuff that we don't know is coming down the pipe. Keep an eye out. Yeah.
There'll be a lot of that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So Jack, you're in charge of something else at MTE.
Yes.
What are you hoping to put together
so I'm
this
in
year?
charge of this year of Radio Row, so all the podcasting and stuff like that. So we've got some new things in the work to, I think it'll be a very good move for the radio or the podcast aspect of it. I don't know, you'll find out when you go to MTE or watch the podcast later on. So we'll just leave it at that.
Well, there you go. So we'll be there. We're doing a show on Radio Row. Last year we kicked it off. Me and Jean was on. We were the first Radio Row of the week. So check it out. I know I'm doing it. I think Smash Masters
will be on there. Obviously Dent Nerds, RWO, Dents and Dreams, Shuddy.
Nice.
There's Toledo.
Nice. We'll just keep an eye out.
So there's a lot of a huge list of people. So just keep your eyes out. Just be at MT and watch the shows live.
Yeah, just come to the show. That's
it's
the name
easy.
of the game.
It's easy.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
Well, that is awesome. I don't know how long we've been going. For a little while. Coming up, guys, right? I mentioned it on the last couple of shows. Me and Sean are kicking around or trying to put some feelers out for a level up at the end of February in Pittsburgh at Dent Repair Now. If you're interested, if you're thinking about it, send myself or Jean a DM. Happy to answer any questions. Let us put you on the list. We're not going to do it if we don't have enough people. It's just what it comes down to.
Yep.
It's an investment, but it is a big week and it'll change your life.
Yep.
But like we're putting feelers out before we do all the hard work to put it together. So I've had a few people reach out. John's got a couple people reaching out.
Good.
So hit us up if you're thinking about it. Again, just another reminder, we're fresh on that transfer over from AAI, from the Automotive Appearance Institute to Dent Repair Now. If you were an existing student in AAI, all of your information has been migrated over to dentrepairnow.com/institute. You can log in right there. You should have got an email. I've talked to a bunch of people that got their email.
I did.
Perfect. If you have any problems or anything logging in, just reach out to me, and I'll make sure we get you fixed up. If you've got any questions, hit me up. We'll get you fixed up. Talked about the talks coming up at MTE. I think in the next week or two, I'm going to be doing an end-of-the-year tool wrap-up. Some of my favorite tools that I've gone to, probably stuff that I've talked about through the year. I talked about a few of them on Cyber Monday. With that, Jack, you won't be back in town, I don't think, for that episode.
Not as of now.
Your one new tool this year that you put into use, because I know you buy a lot of tools. And I saw your video that I think James probably did at MTE where you're talking about like buying all this stuff. What was your number one tool for this year? It could be a tip, it could be a knockdown, it could be a glue tab. What's your standout for this year? And if I have it, I'll talk about it too on that show.
So for me, I don't have as many as you do, but I've the shock blocker. I've got 2 of those now, mainly because I got tired of having to switch tips, and I'm going to probably end up buying more. I know he's got another version out now, which is even better spring on it.
Yep.
Just haven't made the jump to purchase one yet. That would be probably my that, and a close sec. I don't quite use it quite as much. Would be the Elimadent Mini Light. I got that in Japan.
Oh, the flip light.
That flip light, the little light. Going like specifically, like you're in your shop. So I've only got one bay at the shop, and so if I've got a car in there and I'm doing an estimate, I got to pull it out, bring it in, whatever. And sometimes I'm just wheeling my big light outside to do an estimate quick. No, I don't have to do that anymore for the small dents. I just bring that light out. If it's an aluminum vehicle, I've got the suction cup.
Yep.
And it's auto suck, so just stick it on the panel, boom. That's been a big deal. Okay, all right, 3. I got to do it. I got to do a third one.
Listen, that flip light is awesome.
Yes.
And I think, I can't remember where I teased it, if it was on the podcast or another video. So I've got a guy that I've been following on TikTok, and I've seen he's moved to Instagram now. His TikTok handle is born, I think it's born.to.slav, like Slavic maybe, SLAV. He's on his learn PDR on his own journey. So I caught him early.
Yeah.
Sort of as he was starting to blow up. I want to say he might be over 10,000 followers now.
Good for him. Awesome.
His content's really good.
Yeah,
he's working really hard. And I've started reaching out to him early on. I'm like, hey, great video. Like, here, you're struggling with this, you're struggling with that. So one of his more recent videos was he's struggling seeing the bottom of deep dents. And I was telling him,
Bingo.
Dude, you got to get that flip light.
Yep.
Born to Slav, because I don't know your real name. I owe you that video. It's coming, and I want to try to make it in your style. So it's coming here. I'm going to tag you on TikTok, so maybe you'll watch this. He also just took a job with a company out of Chicago. So he was in Florida. He moved to Chicago for a 3-month training that I think they're providing. And then as long as he passes that, they're going to throw him out on the hail trail for this season. Dude, that's like we talked about that. We talked about relationships. That's dipping a little bit more into the power of social media and putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
To get that kind of opportunity when you're new is pretty amazing. So, Born to Slav, it's coming, I promise. And I'm going to tag you in this video to keep an eye out for it. So anyways, flip light. What's your number 3, Jack?
Carbon Tech light stand.
Digging it, huh?
Oh, 100% digging it. And not only that, I even upped the ante, so I don't have the Stucky lights.
That's the Black Widow, right?
Yep, Black Widow. Yep, correct. Yep, thanks. Yep. And but adding the Elimadent battery adapter to it.
Oh, the Medusa.
Well, it's technically not called the Medusa. That's what I thought too. But
yes,
I know what you mean.
Yep, I have it too.
So I've actually converted all 3 of my lights now to the battery adapter. So I'm away from wheelchair batteries. I'm not dealing with that stuff anymore.
So what batteries are you running on them?
Milwaukee.
How many amp hours?
I've got 5, 6, and 8 amp batteries.
How's your battery life on them?
Typically, depending on how many LEDs and which light it is, because it varies a lot from light to light, I would say 45 minutes to an hour per amp, give or take.
Okay.
Depending on the life of the battery and stuff like that. You know, if you're running, like I've got the Elimadent X Factor 38, which I won at Andy's Tech Meetup. So again,
we've got one in the shop.
Networking
awesome
and going to events gets you. I won a tool, but I put that X Factor light on that, and that'll last. Yeah, that's a solid hour per amp with 2 or 3 LED lights on, strips on. That's pretty good. And those batteries are really easy, and you don't need to put any type of weight on the bottom of that specific stand.
That's nice.
Because and you could put that sumbitch all the way up the top. Yep. That's it. What's it? It's like 7 foot tall or something.
I don't have one. I don't have Jack Bucknell money.
It's fantastic. Not only like the moving of it, the wheels, they don't have your traditional casters where they need to be directional. It just
rolls.
It's hard to explain without, because I didn't know it until I saw it last year at MTE or this year at MTE.
Right.
And I was just like, yes, check.
This dude really needs to turn his high beam off. I can't even see.
Yeah, that would be a lot cooler. Yeah. So yeah, right. Same. So, anyways, So that would be So you said 1, but anyways, here's 3 tools that I think are huge, technically but for me.
That's pretty
especially
cool.
With being on the hail trail and having to run around a car and do a hail estimate, having that light stand, it just moves, just flows. I don't know how to explain. It just
goes.
You're not having to do the whole I don't even know how to explain it on a podcast or even in a video aspect without showing it an actual light, but it just flows around the car so much easier, moves up and down. You're not, and
oh yeah, because it's got a quick release, doesn't
correct.
it?
You grab like a pistol grip basically thing, pull it, and it just unlocks it, and then it goes up and down, and it just seamlessly whoop, whoop, done, up, down. It's fantastic, and you're not dealing with the pressure. What was the pivot joint? Like where you had to get it to just the right spot to where you could move it. That's where I always put it. I put it at a spot where
and a couple of my stands there isn't the right one. Like you got to loosen it every time.
Some of them you have to just loosen and move and then tighten.
Yep.
This one it's locked in positions, and it's like Jesus.
Yeah.
It's got to be like every half hour on a clock. So 12:30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Just right around.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Finite.
Yes. Yep. How about yourself? What was your big couple of tools of the year, one tool a year, whatnot? So
if I'm going to pick one, I think it is probably going to be the K-Power and tab straps. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, K-Power and tab straps.
I've got those.
Have been it just moves. It lets so much metal move. It really does.
Yep.
And I've got tons of lateral tension tools.
Correct. Yeah.
It's the easiest to set up. It's sort of the most versatile. I added a second mini one to my arsenal, so I've got 2 minis and a full size now. Mm-hmm. I know at MTE they're coming out with a mid size, and they're making a change to the arms to give you a little bit more reach.
Cool.
Pretty exciting.
Cool.
Pretty excited to see that. Yeah. So that's probably my tool of the year, or possibly Jonathan's industrial glue gun.
Oh, the one I did a video at your shop with.
Yeah, where you were like.
I was doing Goldeneye. If any of you guys know, if you know, you know.
Dude, that glue gun has changed large glue pull tab gluing for me.
It's a big son of a bitch.
Oh man, it just works. It just works.
That is the Desert Eagle of fucking glue guns.
It's like $700 glue gun.
Yep.
But once you try it, you're hooked.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So that's probably a go-to for me. So
Yep.
that's it.
Yep. You're able to pump so much glue through that.
It's about 6 sticks melted, ready to go.
Oh my God.
So you can run through 6 sticks and not need to reheat. So it's unreal. Started using his pellets a little while ago.
Yep.
Great combination there, so I don't have to cut up glue sticks. I can just dump it in, which is good. So yeah, I think probably those two for me. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The glue roux talking about glue stuff.
It's hard to believe.
That.
Hard to believe that would be something of
That's
my
good,
favorite.
That's good. Yeah. That's good stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
The lateral tension has been a game changer for the industry.
Yeah. Yeah. And I will definitely be talking about lateral tension a lot in my Keco talk, and I think a lot of you are doing it wrong. So come listen to the talk.
Absolutely.
And learn about how to do it right.
Yep.
For sure. Well, Jack, this was a pretty good show. I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
But I do want to just relax and veg out and BS a little bit. So, guys, go follow us at Dent Repair Now across the board. Even Jack, one of my best friends, didn't realize that the videos were coming out on the at Dent Repair Now.
I literally talked with him the other day.
YouTube channel. And he's like, "You're gonna bring the videos back?" And I'm like, "They're all videos, dude. They're on my YouTube." And we found it. So, if you want to watch the video version and you caught this on audio, or it's still showing up on the old AAI channel,
which is what I was watching,
because YouTube won't let me break it for some reason.
Yep.
At Dent Repair Now across the board on all social platforms. So that's it. So Jack, thank you again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys. Until next time. Cheers.
Cheers.